Hello dear students, in this video I will be giving you a short description on Kingdom Plantae coming under Whitaker's 5 Kingdom classification. Kingdom Plantae consists of eukaryotic green plants. The scientific study of plants is known as botany. The green color of the Kingdom Plantae contain the green pigment chlorophyll, and due to the presence of the chlorophyll, they are able to prepare their own food by a process called photosynthesis. This means that they are all autotrophic. But a few members such as the insectivorous plants and parasites are partially heterotrophic, which means that sometimes they also depend on other living organisms for food. Examples for insectivorous plants are the Venus flytrap, which uses their snap trap to catch its prey. You can see it here. Pitcher plant, which use their pitfall traps. Sundew plant, which uses the stout mucilaginous gland covering their leaf surfaces, and bladderwort, which uses their vacuum driven bladders to catch the insect prey. They are adapted to live in soils poor in nitrogen, and insects are rich source of nitrogen here. You can see the bladderwort here, the Venus flytrap, pitcher plant, and the sundew. In the case of Venus flytrap, once closed with the insect inside, digestive enzymes are secreted and nutrients from the insect body are all absorbed by the plant. The traps will open after 10 days, leaving behind only the husk of the insect. About the parasites of the plant, an example is Cuscuta. Commonly it is called as dodder. You can see in the figure. Some species of Cuscuta have low levels of chlorophyll and can be photosynthesized slightly, while most of the Cuscuta species depends entirely on the host plant for nutrition. Here, the yellow vine in a Cuscuta plant, it looks leafless because the leaves of Cuscuta plants are reduced to scale-like structures. They produce hostoria, which will enter the stem of the host plant and absorb water and all required nutrients. Cuscuta may kill the host plant finally. Regarding the cell structure of the plant cells, as they are eukaryotic, they have a true nucleus surrounded by a nuclear envelope, also other membrane-bound organelles. They also have a prominent chloroplast containing chlorophyll for photosynthesis. Their cell is mainly made up of cellulose. Their cell wall also contains hemicellulose and pectin. The members of Kingdom Plantae belongs to 5 main groups. They are algae, bryophyta, pteridophytes, angiosperms, and gymnosperms. You can see it in the figure. Algae, bryophyta, pteridophytes, angiosperms, and gymnosperms. Life cycle of plants has 2 separate phases, a haploid gametophytic and a diploid sporophytic phases. You can see it here, gametophytic and sporophytic phase. Here, a multicellular gametophyte, which is haploid with 1 set of chromosomes or half the number of chromosomes, is represented as N, alternates with a multicellular sporophyte, which is diploid with the 2 sets of chromosomes or full set of chromosomes are represented by 2N. Let's see the life cycle of a plant starting with the sporophyte. So here you can see. A mature sporophyte produces spores by meiosis. A process which reduces the number of chromosomes to half. Thus, it is being reduced to half. The haploid spores germinate and grow into a haploid gametophyte. At maturity, the gametophyte produces gametes by mitosis. They will be producing gametes by mitosis, which does not alter the number of chromosomes. Two gametes fuse to produce a diploid zygote, which develops into a diploid sporophyte. In this way, the sporophytic and the gametophytic phases alternate with each other. This phenomenon is called alternation of generations. The length of the haploid and diploid phases and whether these phases are free living or dependent on others vary among the different groups in plants. Let's see the alternation of generations in the fern Onoclea sensibilis. You can see it here. The diploid sporophyte will produce bead-like structures containing groups of sporangia bearing the haploid spores. Each haploid spores will germinate into a haploid gametophyte, which is a flat thallus. From this gametophyte, zygote is produced by the fusion of gametes, and from the zygote, the young diploid sporophytes produce, which you can see as a small leaf-like structure in this picture. The young sporophyte will grow into a mature sporophyte, and the life cycle, the alternation of generation, thus it continues. That was just an overview of Kingdom Plantae. We will learn more about Kingdom Plantae later. So here is a homework for you today. You may read and write. We'll see in details about Kingdom Animalia. Wishing you all an amazing day. Have a lot of fun. Thank you.